Welcome to another episode of Boxing 101. I'm Christina Poncher. Today we're going to break down the 6 main punches in the Sweet Science. The 6 main punches are the jab, right hand, left hook, right hook, left uppercut, right uppercut. For these examples, we'll be using the orthodox stance. Now, this is just a basic breakdown of each punch and a helpful tool for anyone interested in the fundamentals of the Sweet Science. The jab. The jab is a straight punch thrown with the lead left hand. It is typically the punch that is thrown the most and has the most purposes. It can be used to establish and maintain distance. Additionally, it can help establish and dictate the pace of a fight. It can be used to set up combinations by creating openings. The jab, for example, can temporarily blind the opponent, which can set up the right hand. The jab can also be a defensive tool as it can keep an opponent at bay and interrupt their attacks. Indeed, a stiff jab can sometimes be enough to prevent an aggressive fighter from mounting an offense if done forcefully and correctly. You can do different things with your body depending on the type of jab. If it's a power jab, stepping with the front foot and pushing off the back can add more force. To throw a jab, the boxer extends the lead hand quickly and recoils it to the boxing position. The right hand. The right hand is a powerful straight punch thrown with the rear hand. The right hand generates a lot of power from the rotation of the hips and shoulders. It can follow the jab in a classic 1-2 combination. When executing a right hand, a boxer typically initiates with the left and then simultaneously pivots with the rear foot while turning their shoulders and hips as they extend to their target before returning to the boxing stance. The right hand is a devastating punch. Perhaps one of the best right hands in history was that of Thomas Hearns, whose reach, height, and technique produced brutal stoppages, including a highlight reel knockout over Roberto Duran. The left hook. The left hook is a punch that is thrown with the lead hand in a circular motion. It is very effective at close range. When thrown to the chin or body, it can produce devastating knockouts. A combination can begin with a lead left hook, but it puts the aggressor at risk for being countered. So it's best to set up a left hook with a jab or even the 1-2 combo. To throw a left hook, the boxer twists his or her arm so the elbow is parallel to the ground. The balled fist can either be palm down or the palm can face their chest. Then, the boxer rotates their shoulder and hips to the right as the punch crosses the target. Variations of the left hook also include pivoting with the lead foot. Perhaps the best left hook in history was that of Joe Louis, while honors for the best left hook to the body go to Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. The right hook. A fighter can also throw the right hook where the same motion is created as the left hook, but with the rear hand. The fact that it's a punch from the rear hand puts the aggressor at risk, so it's best to set this punch up with a jab and throw it from close range. To throw the right hook, the boxer twists their rear arm so that the elbow is parallel to the ground. They then rotate their shoulder and hips to the left as the punch crosses the target. Uppercut. Another important punch is the left uppercut. The uppercut is an upward punch targeting the opponent's chin or body. Like the hook, it puts the aggressor at risk of a counter, so it's best to throw in close quarters and after setting it up with a jab or jab right hand combo. To throw a left uppercut, the boxer dips to the left side, often taking their head and lead hand with them while bending their knees, before coming back up while rotating the hips and shoulders to drive their fist upward to the target. Conversely, a right uppercut uses the same kind of motion with the rear hand. However, this uppercut generates more power due to the added rotation of the hips and shoulders, which is similar to what we saw with the straight hand. The right uppercut works best on an opponent who is moving forward or throwing a punch. To execute a right uppercut, the boxer dips to the right, often taking their head and rear hand with them while bending their knees before coming back up while rotating the hips and shoulders to drive the punch upward towards the target. Again, while this is not an exhaustive list, it is a start for anyone interested in learning more about the intricacies of the sweet science. Thank you for watching this episode of Boxing 101. I'm Christina Poncher. Until next time.